Right, we're a bit late today. I had to go into Hull yesterday, so I have got the yesterday's song wrote, but I've got to post it. So, and I've got today's to do. So I might be playing catch up with them, but I wanted to get the read out so you've got something to go on. 11th is 11th of February 2026, and the song I don't know, but it's The Way I Feel. Those are the words I'm getting. Your feelings have no bearing on facts, and other people don't have to accommodate your feelings, is what I'm getting. So, but they are real, and sometimes your feelings, your intuition is the best thing to guide you. So, let's see what this is about, shall we? We've got Mars again, which is war. We've got home and family life, cancer again, and death and rebirth. And the mass shootings, stabbings, and kidnap. There's 3 stories in the news that I've seen abroad and here. So, Spirit did warn us, didn't they? It's not going to get easier. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So this is a war between good and evil. Simple as that. So we're looking for the Justice card, which is Libra. Just checking that they're all the right cards. Yep. So we've got Cancer in nowhere in the chart. Oh yeah, we have, sorry. Cancer's in Jupiter. And in the 11th house of wishes and dreams. So family. Hopes, wishes, dreams, freedom. 8th house, we've got Aries, which is Mars, isn't it? So, and what have we got Mars in? We've got Mars in Aquarius, which is the 11th house. So the 11 keeps coming out. Well done, Spirit. Let's see what they want us to know. There he is. Justice will be served. Oh, but there's the knives again, the death and rebirth, so that's the Scorpio energy. The death. So the rebirth not yet, but the death is happening. Here it is. Done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. 10 weeks. But we obviously survived because it's not the last card. Justice will be served, possibly over a passing, over a murder, over a death. Somebody is not open to love anymore. They have shut themselves down. And they've got to learn to love themselves first again. In small ways, some of us. So about filling your own cup, unconditional love for yourself and others, and water sign children. There is love here, a joint partnership where emotions are mutual, your feelings are real. 2 snakes, 2 people born in the year of the snake, which ends, like we said, on the 17th. So 2 months. When somebody gets rid of the other 2, this 2 can be open to a blessing. And they will be blessed 3 times. It could be 3 children, 3 marriages. It could be blessings of any kind. Teachers, schools, the way you was brought up to believe things, religion, keys, Sam and Peter, Mark, Diane, and Andrew Raff could be important. The Pope, Catholicism, but above all, it's the neck and throat. It's speaking your truth, believing in yourself and what you feel. 5 and 23, positive energy. 19 is negative. Leo, we've got Taurus there, Leo there. So Taurus in the chart is Uranus, rebellion, and Leo's nowhere to be seen. Leo's in the 12th house, so sacrifice, and Taurus in the 9th house of knowledge. So, the year of the horse, waiting to come in, but there's still blockages there. Kent, the white horses, somebody is keeping you in the dark, deliberately stopping you from crossing into your future, putting obstacles in your way. But you will move on 6 weeks and not take the baggage with you. From stormy waters to calm ones, 6 weeks. This isn't over yet though, we've still got something to do. We can't start the new until we finish the old. So this is about endings, not the new beginnings yet. Delays in travel. Bob, Dean, Robert. Number 21 is negative. There's the Scorpio energy, well done Spirit. 13, death and rebirth. Coming out of your cocoon, your comfort zone, and making your life worth something. 13, Scorpio. Joint resources, reproductive organs. Turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true to follow your true life purpose. There may have been a health scare, but you're over that now. You may have felt like your stomach's been ripped out by an event or a passing or something. But it is now to take your spiritual journey, just like Buddha did. 9 and 27. Grandparents. We've got Hannah, we've got Millie, we've got Darren, Michael, Julie, Susan, Reese, Chanel. And something in out of the blue to astonish you in the next 8 days that will be positive action. But that Leo energy is negative. There are power struggles here. Somebody is trying to control. They cannot tame the beast within or without. 11. So this is a different energy. So the Libra energy was positive in the 11. The Leo energy, so it may be in your 11th house. That is negative energy, control, issues with the heart and back, cowardice. Someone here is afraid because they are codependent on others. They cannot stand on their own 2 feet. There it is again, a death, a passing. And patience will pay off. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It is only the shell that dies, not the spirit. An end to pain, physical and emotional. But the Scorpio energy is very, very important. So the womb and the shared resources. There is a negative energy here with a sting in the tail. Somebody who's not in charge of their emotions, their feelings, and is drained. So an empty cup. They have nothing to give anyone, including themselves. So they will walk beside us, lead us, guide us, even when we don't see them. We will not go through this alone. We will send someone in spirit or the flesh to walk with us. Yeah, 18. It's a very dark place. It's the dark night of the soul. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. We have to be cautious and patient for now. Something cannot be birthed right now. The dog, the moon. I don't know when the full moon is. Oh, it's on the Chinese New Year, isn't it? 17th to the 18th. We are left with a gaping hole that we cannot fill. That hole in the pit of your stomach that won't go away. Feeling lonely, isolated, invisible even. In a room full of people. 5 years. Feeling a lack. Father energy again. Head and face injuries. It's his way or the highway. He doesn't care about anyone else. It's the Emperor's new clothes. He doesn't realise how stupid he is until he's naked in the street with a small child laughing at him. 4 and 31, negative energy. Government officials, bosses, father figures, kings, princes, presidents, they're all at it. Too many. Aries energy. An empire. Somebody's trying to keep their dreams alive. They have options. You must focus on one at a time. Yeah. All work and no play makes Jack or Jackie a dull boy or girl. Cinderella syndrome. Slugging your guts out every day for wealth that does not belong to you. Somebody's stealing it. You must release this heavy burden. It's been too much of a burden to carry, and it wasn't yours to start with, probably. And stand on your own 2 feet. Be free. Free to live. Totally independent. Independence Day, 4th of July. And a message is coming, a parcel, the postman, the checks in the mail, child maintenance perhaps, or a child that's born an air sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's the beginnings of a new journey where we have love and stability, financially and emotionally, but it's in its very early stages because somebody here is not walking away when they should. Sorry about that. So look. 8th house, we know then, is shared resources, reproductive organs, the snake, funeral parlours, the death, cemeteries, labour wards, the new beginnings, ancestral property. It's mortality and metaphysics, the spirit. This is where death is met in some form. It's about giving of yourself. So war in the family, war within the family. A family unit. Where's my Mars? There it is. Passion. Cautious, emotionally demanding, circuitous, diffident, fiercely protective and crabby. Mars in Cancer disguises a strong will and never approaches directly and is attracted to protective partners. But that they may not always be as protective as you would like. So, let's see. The tree, the 10, the tree spirit, the family tree, Idrisil, the tree of knowledge. Something going on here with your strength, your growth, your stability. And that's cowardice, lack of strength, lack of ability and stability. So we've got to sort it out because it's a 10. Something coming to an end. Trees teach us to grow in a sustainable manner, to slow and steady. They never rush anything. And if they come across obstacles, they simply work around them. And you've got obstacles there with the Leo card and the wall. So again, the Leo energy. Then pride, maybe. Pride comes before a fall. They never rush anything, and if they come across obstacles, they simply work around them to overcome them. I call on the tree spirits to help me slow down, to grow my business sustainably, or to do things in a suitable manner that won't burn me out. I call on them and I feel vulnerable and overwhelmed and ask for their strength, their healing and guidance, and they are giving you it. Tenfold, they're walking beside you. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. You must simply be in their presence, ask for their help, their guidance, and find the image of something to do with the trees, like the acorn and the acorn leaves that we've got there. So, the trees, like the legendary wild tree of many different civilizations, keep the world bound together. If we were to cut down every tree on earth, the links would be severed. The veils are thinning due to the amount of logging, so it is vitally important that we look after the trees in any way possible, especially those in your community. Look after sacred trees. The Celtic tree calendar is a great place to start, so that means we've got to pick an Ogham. I am not, though, going to read all the meanings, so you will have to Google it and look it up. The Ogham, the tree Ogham, Ogham, Ogham Oracle, meaning of whichever tree I give you. This is an extra card that I haven't really got time for today. So, the oak, there it is, the oak doorway. So you shall not pass unless you are worthy. It's about strength, stability and nobility, having pride, your chest out, your shoulders back, and looking the world in the eye, believing in yourself more than anything else. Having pride in yourself. Don't falter. Stay strong. Have courage. So, the doorway, oak door. It's up to you whether you are worthy to pass through. And you know whether you are or not. And justice needs to be seen, to be served, before you can pass through that doorway. The Astora, Easter. So Easter could be the time, the most important time. Astora, wrong one, that book. Easter and the red eggs. So the fertile egg of Estora, so mother again, the festival of Estora and the Scorpio energy of the womb. It's been changed to the Christian feast of Easter, so religion again. Creativity, fertility, youthfulness, children, young people, group activities, springtime in your heart. Ostara brings the healing gift of creativity. She resurrects that which you had thought was dead in your life, the talents, abilities and skills which you had almost forgotten, that are about to start to bloom again. After winter comes spring. Ostara is a spring goddess. You may find yourself playing, experimenting and having fun. You can heal your wounded creativity by allowing yourself space and kindness. It's time to make contact with like-minded others. Ostara particularly helps mothers and protects children. She blesses your womb 3 times and health and brings you luck. If you draw this card, you can look forward to feeling youthful and optimistic and energetic once again. How good is that? So, with spring comes a new beginning. Springing forward. So when we change the clocks, I believe, and we spring forward, that could be when this event takes place. But it's not ready yet. Yeah, the 17th, you see, we've got to get to the 17th. Keep saying it, doesn't it? The salamander, which is the fire signs, especially, and it's about inspiration. Somebody is lacking inspiration, the wherewithal to do something. They have the board. The symbol of fire and heat, the salamander and the black pepper, called to be full energy and inspired. Both Aristotle and Pliny, the elders, wrote of salamander's ability to withstand the flames. The creature's association with fire is echoed in ancient Greek myth. Black pepper or peppercorns has an earthy flavour with a spicy kick, make it a perfect match for the fire-friendly salamander. You may be feeling the heat. Stakes are high and the pressure is getting to you. Remember the salamander's abilities to withstand flames and hold your ground. So dig your heels in and be prepared for a fight. What is it that inspires you? How do you invite and incorporate more inspiration into your life? Remember, the oak is a gift. There's the acorn, the tree that was always there for the priestess to use as an altar before we had churches in pagan times. So the oak is a very strong image, and it is Taurus energy, which we have got there. Religion, hope, faith, belief, but not feelings. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.